You fought well yesterday. Your style is unorthodox.
So I'm thinking of Alan primarily because he asked me about this recently. So really simple Toreando style pass. So I'm here in a position where my guy's on his back and he has his feet up in position. So what I'm going to do, with one hand I'm going to grab right on the inside of my partner's knee. My opposite side hand is going to grab right on the inside of the hip. And I would argue that the hip is a better grip than the belt, because anything above here I can't promise it's not going to slide. So grabbing his actual waistband is where it's at. And there's a slight flare in my elbow, not an over flare, just a slight flare to create tension in the hip and to discourage knee shield or any form of leg pump. It makes it harder. So now look what I'm going to do. I'm going to move towards the grip, my initial grip. My left hand on the inside of the knee, I'm going to move in that direction. It's a move, and it's just an interest of me getting his knee to the ground. From this position, all I really have to do to be effective in passing is opening my right elbow and sliding my right knee underneath Chris's hips. See that? There's a lateral slide. Now the most important detail I think right now would be to look at my leg. There's a lateral leg and there's a bent leg with my right leg. And then what am I doing with my chest? Simple. I'm just compressing my chest down. Just like this. See? Then my left hand is coming around the head and I'm starting to pass towards my elongated arm. So I'm passing in this direction. This is a very condensed version. There's no sophisticated recovery. I'm not mounting the guy, jumping to the other side, very, very basic. I'll add another little detail. So let's say sitting up. Now what do I do now? If someone answered me that's not maybe a Libby, anyone else can answer. Got it. Knocked it out of the park. Then I'm going to go to his heels and get him on his ass, get him off his ass onto his back. Because the thing is, if I grab him here, right, I don't have much leverage. Wherever I go now, what's stopping him from just getting onto his hand and that lateral post? We're going to keep moving his hips. So I got to get him on his back. So number one thing is hide your feet. Right? Hide your feet and keep your head in. Too many gi jiu-jitsu guys, now I'm going to go on a little bit of a rant for a second, just because it's bothering me. Too many gi jiu-jitsu guys fucking walking with their legs like this. You do that to Chris, he's going to ruin your day. Because he's looking for worm guard, he's looking for detail, he's playing a different style. So you cannot play this game with certain guys. So what do we play? Back. If he wants my leg, he's going to have to get through my hands. I put him on his back, and then I go, I'm still conservative. I'm more conservative now, because now he has more leverage on his legs. So when I put him on his back, you thought I was conservative when I'm seated? When I'm on his back, I don't want to know his name. I'm all the way back here. But once I make my mind to go, I'm going to go. So I grab the hip, there's a flare, don't forget the flare, and then I'm moving towards the initial grip, the inside knee grip. And essentially all I'm doing to make it as basic as possible is flattening his knee to the mat. Look at my legs, ready? See? I'm already past his guard. All I have to do now is roll his hip flat. So look. Slide. On that last detail. I never relinquish the grips. Look at my hands, guys. I never relinquish the grips. So as I push, look at my grips. I never let go. So if he wants to get his knee back inside, he's fighting my hand, and he's fighting my upper body, and he's fighting gravity. So for him to actually truly get that knee line back inside, it's going to be my fault. It's that he was able to create enough space in his frame that he was able to do gravity, my upper body, and my left hand grip, which is crazy, you know? It's not going to be that easy. So if he's seated, bless you. He's seated. What am I doing? Don't give him an inch. Don't give this guy a goddamn inch. Keep your legs away from him. Very important not to give him an inch. Don't give him an inch. And now I'm thinking more competition. If I see you doing some class, I'm going to kick you out of the class. But you should be hitting him in the head, right? You should be putting your hands on his head. You should be giving him a few slaps. In class, you should never ever, maybe touch his head a little bit. In a competition, even just because it's fucking gi doesn't mean you can't rough him up a little bit, you know? And go. Now, where should I be? Here? Now, right? Hypersensitive. Hypersensitive. Nowhere. Nowhere. Bam. Bam. Flare. Lateral drive. Legs. Still conservative, man. I might lose my grips here. I don't know. I don't know how good he is with that top leg. I might lose him, but I'm not going to get my legs. But now the analogy that I like to use, I'll take a second, is I like to visualize. So another weird visualization that I have, but it's like I'm kneading bread. So if you ever see like old school dough and how they knead the bread flat, it's called kneading bread, rolling bread. I'm gonna roll his hips flat with my right hand. So that's the visualization I have if I'm kneading bread. Come on, back. Inside the hip, elbow flare, flatten the knee, knead the bread. Oh! And then gravity, left hand, upper body. Once the upper body goes though, I don't care about the grip. The grip sucks now. Now I'm just looking to get to his lapel, rip him in, and then start to progress my body to the full side. Full side control, and I never lift my chest. Or it should be a little bit like this. See how I'm here? Look at my chest. See my chest? I never lift it, right? I never lift it. And then I go under the armpit. What do we call that grip? What do we call this? What was that? Specifically, what kind of underhook? We can end class right now if you guys can answer this. Far side underhook? There we go. Who said that? My man. Far side underhook. Religion, man. Far side underhook. If you don't learn this, you're gonna suffer in this class. You're gonna suffer. Because I'm not gonna be able to coach you if you can't figure this out. Far side underhook, right? I don't want him to have what?
His own underhook.
There you go. His own far side underhook. Good job. So I want this, man. I need this far side underhook. So if I pass his leg, and man, it's all lost if I come up and he has an underhook. If I come up and he has an underhook, I can't salvage the position. He's on my hips. So be conservative. Everything should be conservative. If I'm here and I look at my arm. So as I move, I'm being calculated with the positioning of the far side arm as well, up until the point where I can get to that palm-to-palm grip and then smash into pieces with the shoulder, the hips, and the chest. All right, guys, let's get it on 3. 1, 2, 3.